Tonight's $20,000 preferred pace will feature a pair of top-shelf 4-year-olds in Western Joe, seen here in a neck defeat at his last Big M try on May the 5th, and Highlander, who has won 4 of 5 career Meadowlands starts, his most recent in a dazzling 148-1 here on June the 2nd. Good evening. In store for tonight is the main event here. It's the preferred pace. It's going to go as tonight's 7th race, and we've got some very tough competitors that we're going to take a look at in tonight's 7th race. We're going to begin by taking a look at Western Joe. He will start in there from post 5. Dave, how about this? This was in the Graduate, where he came up just short of the 2-5 favorite Filibuster Hanover. You'll try and see him sneak through there on the inside. Just can't get up. He gets beat at neck.
And Gabe, how good is it to see Western Joe back here at his favorite track, the Meadowlands Club Med. Western Joe, the pride of Chris Choate and owner Anthony Ruggieri here, a 4-year-old winter star with 6 wins over the course of the season here. He did win an elimination of the Confederation Cup after that. He was beaten a neck at Tioga in a division of the Graduate by Niso Fast in his last start. Love him in this spot this week. Back to the Big M and back aboard Jimmy Marone Jr.
Yes, he is certainly a big-time contender there. He's 8 of 18 in his career here at the Meadowlands. Highest earner in the field at tonight's feature on the season. He's earned better than $122,000. But it won't be easy, Dave. We're going to take a look at a couple of his rivals in that spot tonight. How about Bettor's Edge? He was airborne here, 25-3 home on June the 16th. That was with trader Jennifer Lappy in the bike.
And that was from a tough spot there. Well in hand late, charging home. What more can you say about Bettor's Edge as he renews his rivalry tonight with Western Joe? They went at it all winter. They will do so again. Bettor's Edge is a 9-year-old warhorse who hasn't missed a week since April. He's been super good last time at Pocono Downs, winning for Scotty Zeron in 148-2, beating Highlander. But what will the trip be tonight from post 6 as his trainer Jennifer Lappy gets back in the sulky seat to do the driving? She might have a little too far to come again.
And he could likely going to get away in the back there. But last week at Pocono, you alluded to there, that was a definition of a down-the-road effort. 25-1, 53-3, 120 before narrowly hanging on in 148-2. Classy veteran, and Jennifer Lappy not only drives, she trains, and she co-owns the classy Bettor's Edge there tonight. Also, we're going to take a look at Highlander, and we talk about a very good horse here, Dave. He is going to pounce to a career best a few weeks back, taking on the favorite Great Vintage that night, 148-1.
Gabe, simply put, I just love this horse at the Meadowlands. That was back on June 8th, that 148-1 sparkler for Dave Miller. He was the 4-5 favorite, so he was probably supposed to win that race, but he did it with something left, sprinting home in 26-1. He's just a 4-year-old, so lots of upside potential. He loves the big track. You mentioned he was beaten by Bettor's Edge at Pocono, but we know who had the tougher trip that night. Guess what? He's got a new driver tonight. It's Eric Abatello. They'll have to overcome a bad post. They start from the outside, post 7.
Well, Eric Abatello has been doing everything right here at the Meadowlands over the course of the last month. And, of course, Highlander, 18 of 37 lifetime. He's won half of his starts nearly in his career. He's 4 of 5 just here at the Meadowlands. Should be a good one in Saturday night's feature preferred. Back on a Saturday night at the Meadowlands. 7th race up next is Saturday night's main event, the $20,000 preferred. Western Joe arrives back into town after finishing a close second in the Graduate at Tioga. Highlander will have to do it from an outside post, but returns here to friendly confines at the Meadowlands, where he's 4 of 5 in his career.
They're off. Highlander on the outside, blasting off with sharp speed with Eric Abatello urging him on. Western Joe gets away well. Lawrencetown Beach in between them, and Maroma Beach on the inside cuts the corner and takes the lead. Maroma Beach and Andy Miller left 3 deep and driving his Highlander to the quarter. Western Joe is third and settling in for now. Then it's Lawrencetown Beach, another 2 lengths back to Santiago Style, then Express Stride and Bettor's Edge. First quarter, hot 26-2. As Highlander assumes command here and paves the way across the backstretch. Maroma Beach off a narrow loss. He is second and rides the pocket spot. Western Joe tracks from third across the backstretch. Lawrencetown Beach is fourth. Now flush to the outside. Santiago Style with Bettor's Edge forced 3 deep around him. And then it's Express Stride here as 3 deep and driving is Bettor's Edge. And like a shot, Bettor's Edge on the outside comes up and after Highlander. And those two hook off. 55-2 stolen half mile, just 29 seconds there. And now it's Jennifer Lappy and Bettor's Edge on the outside. And Highlander with Eric Abatello on the inside. They're trading blows midway on the turn, really speeding up here on Maroma Beach. with Santiago Style fourth on the outside. Western Joe is fifth and needs to get going. Then it's Express Stride and Lawrencetown Beach, and they turn for home. Highlighter and Better's Edge slugging it out. 1:21 and 3, 26 and 1, third quarter. Highlighter on the inside, push to the hilt here. Better's Edge on the outside, trying to get to him. Western Joe with late pace on the rail with Maroma Beach. In deep stretch, it's Highlighter, Better's Edge on the outside. Highlighter, Better's Edge, and Highlighter hit the line together. Photo for win, too close to call. Then it was Western Joe and Maroma Beach, 148 flat.
What a race, Gabe. 1 inch separates them, and after a 10-minute photo, the judges post number 6 Highlighter, who gets the call. Driver Jennifer Lappy aboard Better's Edge actually celebrated under the wire, while Eric Abatello went back to the paddock. So it just goes to show you that sometimes even the drivers don't know.
A bang-bang finish. The feature lived up to the hype. That's as tight of a photo as you were ever going to see. But it's Highlighter who wins nearly 3 wins in a row now for driver Eric Abatello.